You want to know an interesting fact about this bridge right here?
It is actually not attached to either one of those towers that you're seeing right there. And apparently it's actually designed that way. So we're going to tell you a little bit about it and tell you why. First of all, why is it like that, Russell?
Well, due to the wind and letting the building sway because of the wind here in Kuala Lumpur.
And that's the reason we're sitting down here and not up there.
Welcome to Retire to Roam. I'm LJ.
I'm Russell. We're retired, traveling full time.
On a budget and loving every minute of it.
Okay, we're probably less than 1 minute away from the lights coming on, and the crowds have definitely gathered. So we're going to just try and stay here on the buildings as the lights come on. And what they've been doing recently is they typically are like a white, but they do change them for certain holidays. And they have been going multicolor for a holiday that's been going on. So I'm not sure if that'll continue tonight or not. We'll see. There they go, starting to come on. We are going to sit out here and enjoy for a few minutes because we know that the lights get quite a bit more dramatic as the skyline darkens or the sky darkens. So we're going to sit out here for a few more minutes and see how they transition into the darkness. Okay, so now we're going to just take you back with us from the towers all the way through the mall back to the
Bukit Bintang.
Yeah, which is the major, I guess, thoroughfare through the city. At least that's what our Grab driver told us. And I think compared to the traffic that we see, that's probably an accurate statement. And one more quick glimpse of the fountain before we head inside. The building in the background is pretty spectacular. But, all right. Be sure and check out the Formula One car here on the wall as we come in. And this is the area if you were going to be purchasing tickets to go up to the towers or go up to the deck. This is where that would be happening in this area. How many stores they said was in this particular mall, but quite a few.
600, I thought.
Maybe 600.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be leaving the mall and heading into, I guess you would call it a tunnel, Russell?
Yeah. That way you're not walking through all the rain or elements or whatever. They've got it kind of covered where you can get in between from here to the convention center.
And it actually leads us past the convention center into the, I guess it's
Bukit Bintang
mall, which
Yeah.
is pretty expansive itself. So from one mall to the other, you never even have to put your foot outside. You just go straight under this tunnel and you're protected from the elements. It's a pretty lengthy little walk
Yep.
just to get to security.
Yeah.
So I
You
would
have to
say,
go through them.
do you
Before you
think,
go into the convention center, you got to go through the security and metal detectors.
how far do you think the walk is? Do you think to Bukit Bintang from here?
It's every bit of a half a mile,
Yeah,
probably.
I would agree with that, at least a half a mile. But it's nice because they have at least this portion of it, at least half of it here. I wouldn't say it's an art gallery, but they have these huge screens on the wall that you can see with various pieces of art highlighted and advertisements along the way as well. So kind
You
of
can
makes it,
definitely get your steps in.
oh yeah, for sure. But again, it's all out of the elements. I know when we were here last night, it was pouring down rain, so we were lucky that we avoided all of that.
It's not as hot in here tonight as it was last night.
You know?
This is where you go through.
Yeah, and we're about to go through security now, so we're gonna have to cut you off for a second, and then we'll pick you back up on the other side. We don't know if this is normal security-wise, but we know there's a lot of dignitaries here this weekend. Okay, so we made it through security. That's about not even halfway yet. So we'll not talk the whole way, but we'll speed this video up here for you a little bit. That's what I was thinking.
Walk and talk tour.
Yeah, walking tour. Okay, now you're entering an area with a food court and electronics and various things, so restrooms. This is the convention center, and the aquarium is also here if you're interested in that, but lots of places to eat. Sit down.
Assortment of coffees, tea places, food, vendors, all kinds. There's an entrance to the aquarium.
Yeah, the aquarium's here on the left-hand side. You get your tickets behind us here, and then you come around the corner
Starbucks.
and enter it. Russ mentioned, Starbucks. We're about to enter in an area up here at the top with a lot more security because of the dignitaries here for a peace treaty being signed apparently this weekend.
Here's one.
Okay, they even have it roped off a little bit more tonight.
Did you get a picture of that?
AGM Malaysia.
That's what everybody's here for, all the dignitaries, all the security and stuff. Towers over here.
Kind of a peek there of the towers. So this area is another covered walkway area that goes from the convention center over to multiple areas, one being where we're going, Bukit Bintang, but there's other areas that it goes to as well. So
All the different companies that are represented. I guess that back there was Cambodia.
yeah, I think it's Cambodia and Thailand are signing a peace agreement here over the weekend. And from what we understand, USA, go President, that President Donald Trump is going to be here as well for the signing.
All the different companies, Singapore, Thailand.
At least that's what we've gathered from the news that we've obtained here. You can see there's bridges here to the left that goes off to Bukit Bintang, which is where we're going, but you could have kept straight. So you just kind of have to pay attention to the signage as to where you're going and want to go.
You turn it on.
A good example of how it goes off to the side there. So it's kind of an ingenious idea, especially in a climate where it's hot and a lot of rain, that it would protect you from the elements. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would have hated for that thing to hit me. I would have hated for that thing to have hit me. So now we're going to cross over pretty quickly a kind of a major highway. Now we're about to enter the Bukit Bintang entrance, the mall here. Yeah, I think there is also residences here as well, yeah. Yeah. And we're probably gonna go downstairs and have some dinner before we leave and show you a kind of a walking tour of the area. Now we're heading out of the mall, out onto the street here, which again is one of the busier areas in the city from what we understand. Parking area. I'm okay with not going too far up that way. Just kind of get some video. Cross up there somewhere and then come back down.
So about the thing. Give me money. You didn't have any cash, did you?
还那么好看呢。
No.
Cheers. Cheers. Bye.
Get this. Alright, so I've been teasing Russell while we've been here at this Versace store that we walked by. Obviously, we're not going inside, but I just want to show you some of the advertisement that they have here. And the people they have on here, these outfits are almost, I mean, they're comical. I don't know how close you can see that, but the guy at the top with the blue shirt on looks like he has a clown tie, and the guy in the yellow shirt and purple pants on the bottom is just crazy. And then the next guy, we're going down here just a second, you can see him. I don't even know what this is. Is this a dress? Is this a coat? Is it a hat? I don't know, but he's red head to toe. My question is, what person would wear that? I mean, I've never seen anyone out in public dressed like that, but apparently you can go in that store and purchase that outfit if you would like it. I've told Russell I'm going to get him the blue with the red tie for Christmas, and possibly the yellow one for our son for the holidays, but he said that would be a no-go for him. Like we mentioned earlier, I've never seen so many police officers in one area as we have seen here in the last week and a half. And I know they have this big event going on. I mean, they're just constantly doing like, I guess, security sweeps or something constantly through the city. It's been very interesting to watch for sure. That's the Pavilion Hotel, which apparently has a lot of important people staying at it, because there's a ton of cops out in front of it as well. This this area is kind of under construction. I guess they're building a new residential complex, but we're actually walking back toward our condominium now and toward Prince Court Hospital to give you some idea of which direction we're going. Apparently you can just pull up on the sidewalk and park here, but these cars, the one we're about to pass here has the flag on the front of it. I guess we're assuming this is some type of dignitary. Looks like that was a Japanese flag there, so from Japan. I guess a tidbit of information. We looked up last night in our condo area or condo building what the average cost of a 2-bedroom condo would be, and it depended on the square foot as well as the view and the floor. Looked like the majority or the highest was about 1.6 million ringgit. And I think we figured that up to be around 300 and something thousand. 300, 400,000. And apparently the condo fees per month are around $100. So, I mean, not that $300,000 is cheap, but definitely less expensive than some. We may take a pit stop here at McDonald's and get us an ice cream for the night. See you on the other side of McDonald's. Okay, so we have, let me get my camera straight, partaken on a McFlurry. So you could get 2 McFlurries and a hot fudge sundae that went along with it for $2. Less than $2 for all of it. I mean, definitely not the healthiest thing here at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, but if you didn't hear Russell, he said, especially since we just came from Prince Court this week, or last week, telling us we didn't need it. There's a building over here behind us. We'll try and get a shot here as we go around the corner that well, tonight it appears that it has some kind of advertising on it, but it has been having, well, there's the sunflowers, and then we always think it's neat because it reflects off the, I guess, the glass-like or shiny building behind it. So we'll get up here and show you it for a moment. probably can't see it very well, but there to your left of the screen with the purple roof there is Prince Court, the hospital that we did our medical assessments at. And then our condos are these right here across the street from it. Well, we are just around the corner from our entrance to our condominium. So we want to just wrap up by giving you another view here from our condo window on the 33rd floor. And thank you all for joining us on our walk to Petronas Towers tonight, or from Petronas Towers. Make sure if you found anything in the video that you enjoyed, that you hit that subscribe and like button. We would greatly appreciate it. We just today reached 400 subscribers, and we're so thankful for you guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you all that have reached out with comments, suggestions. It's great to hear from everyone. We hope that you all have a blessed day, and as always, safe travels out there.